Hello, Kate. I need to ask you something. Are you still living in my parents' house?
Hello, Mary. It's been a while. I hope that you've been doing well. Yes, both me and Kyle are still living with your parents in their house. Why are you asking me that? Did you need to talk to me about something?
Oh my god! You're still there? You really are so shameless, aren't you?
I'm sorry. What did you just say? Did I do something wrong?
Yes, you're doing something wrong! I can't believe you're still living in my parents' house! You're so greedy. Aren't you embarrassed about it at all? You should be ashamed.
I don't see why I should be ashamed. It's Kyle's parents' house after all. I'm his wife, so I should be living with him. This is something that we all discussed and agreed on before me and Kyle moved on. There's no reason for me to be ashamed.
You're trying to justify yourself living with my parents? You're such a terrible human being. Do you not have any morals at all?
Wait, what? I really don't understand what you mean by that. Why are you being so angry with me all of a sudden?
You really are dumb, aren't you? I guess I have to explain it to you step by step. I have no problem with Kyle living in that house. It's the house he grew up in, after all. I just don't see a reason why you're living there as well. You're a complete stranger to my parents. I really can't believe that you're living with them.
I'm not a complete stranger to them. I'm their daughter-in-law. I wasn't the one that wanted to move in with your parents in the first place. Your parents actually asked me and Kyle if we could move in with them. They're starting to get old and thought it would be better if we lived with them.
Yeah, whatever. I can't believe that you're making up excuses like that.
I'm not making up any excuses. What I said is the truth. Ask your parents if you don't believe me.
I'm sorry, but it's very obvious that you're just making up excuses. You're just leeching off my elderly parents.
I am not leeching off of them. Stop making up random assumptions. I have absolutely no intention of doing anything like that.
Well, that's what it seems like to me. You're using my parents for your own benefit. I feel so sorry for them. They have to take care of both you and Kyle. They're also supporting you financially, right? I can't believe that you would do such a thing to my elderly parents.
I'm not the one being taken care of at all. Both me and Kyle work full-time, so we're not receiving any financial support either.
Yeah, whatever. Like I'm going to believe the words that come out of your mouth. If you cause any more problems for my parents, I'm not going to be able to forgive you. I might have to finally take some action.
I have absolutely no intention of causing any problems for them. I actually think I'm being very helpful. I'm the one supporting your parents.
I can't believe that you're complimenting yourself. You must be a very arrogant person. Why did Kyle choose to marry a woman like you? Anyway, I've had enough of talking to you. You should enjoy your freedom while you can.
Hey, Kate. Did you happen to receive any text messages from my mom or my sister Mary recently?
How come? Did something happen?
Apparently, Mary got a divorce from her husband. I just heard about it from Dad.
Wait, what? I didn't know about that.
I heard that she was planning to move in with us or something. That's never going to happen with the current situation we're in. There's no room for her either. I just wanted you to know about it just in case. Mary might try to get in contact with you about this. You can just ignore whatever she says.
Thanks for letting me know about it. I definitely wouldn't advise her to move in with us right now. I guess she really doesn't know anything. Your mom would stop her from moving in, right?
I hope so. I'm not 100% sure about it, though. Mom can be pretty random with the decisions that she makes. There's definitely no room for another person to come and live with us. I really hope that Mom makes the correct decision.
Yeah, I hope so too. Mary hasn't contacted me about this yet, so I think I'll be okay.
That's good to hear. Let me know if she does cause you any trouble.
Will do. Thanks. Hello, Kate. I need you to do something for me. I want you to move out by the end of today. This is an order, by the way. You can't say no to it.
Wait, what did you just say? You want me to move out?
I want you to move out right this moment, if possible. However, I'm very kind, so I'm going to give you till tonight to move out.
So you're asking me to move out of the house by tomorrow? Are you serious about it? What you're asking me to do is very unreasonable.
I think I'm being very reasonable. I'm giving you plenty of time to move out. I heard that my room no longer exists in that house. You and Kyle took over my room. That was the room I grew up in. I had no idea that you were this selfish. I can't believe that you would steal my room from me. You're a thief.
I'm not selfish. I think Kyle discussed this with you when we decided to move in. We have children, so Kyle's old room wasn't enough for all of us to fit in. That's why he got permission from you to use your room as well.
I don't recall having that conversation at all. Stop making up random stories like that. Either way, I've decided that I'm going to move back in with my family. I'm going to need you to move out to make room for me.
I'm sorry, but that's just not possible. You should have told me this a few months in advance.
You better listen to what I say. You have no right to be living in that house. I don't mind Kyle staying, though. I just want you to leave. You're the only one that I can't stand. I'm kicking you out.
I can't believe you're kicking me out. Did you not think about how I would feel?
Why should I think about your feelings? You're a leech that deserves to be kicked out. Kyle can stay because it's the house he grew up in. It's also our parents' house. I can also allow your and Kyle's children to stay as well. I'm going to have lots of free time, so I'll take care of them in your place.
I'm sorry, but I think that you're being very selfish. Not only are you suddenly trying to move in with us, you're also trying to kick me out? I think that's very greedy of you. Your parents are never going to agree to this.
Actually, they've already given me permission to do this.
Wait, what? You're not serious, are you?
I'm very serious. My parents are encouraging me to do this, actually. I guess they don't like you much either. I also think that they really want me to come and live with them again.
Did your mom really say this? I find it very hard to believe.
I think they got tired of all the trouble you've been causing them. I can totally understand my mom's feelings. It would be so stressful living with a woman like you. She must have gotten tired of you leeching off her. You're a thief. I don't want a criminal like you living with me.
That's so offensive! I can't believe you're saying that to me. Are you really sure that your mom wants me to move out? She wouldn't mind even if I left right now?
Yeah, that's what she told me. It looks like nobody wants you to keep living here. I heard that you're completely useless.
Let me check with you one last time. So your parents want me to move out then? Are they sure about this?
Do you not listen at all? How many times do I have to tell you this? All of us want you out of the house. Is that clear? I just got divorced from my husband and don't have anywhere to go, so I'm going to move back in. You have to move out to make space for me. It's not that difficult to understand, is it?
Oh my god. Thank you so much. You're a lifesaver.
Why are you thanking me? I'm so confused.
I'm going to do as you say right away. Me and Kyle are going to move out with our kids. We're going to find a new place where we can live as a family.
Were you not listening? I said that Kyle and the kids could stay.
Kyle and I are married. I don't see why we should have to live apart. We had actually planned in advance just in case something like this happened. We've already got a new place ready, so we can move out right away.
I guess that's fine then. I was hoping Kyle would stay behind as he's pretty useful. Oh well, I'm happy as long as you're moving out. Go ahead and take him with you.
We'll get our belongings together and move out right away. I think we can be out of the house by tomorrow. Could you wait just a little while longer?
Okay, fine. You better be gone by tomorrow. I don't want to live in a hotel for too long. It's so expensive.
Just wait till tomorrow. It's only one more day. Just one more thing. We're not going to support any of you in the future. Don't bother asking us for help.
Ask you for help? You must be joking. You were the one that needed help from my parents. They were the ones that were supporting you. Please don't cause me and my parents any more trouble in the future.
That's completely fine with me. I've got to get going now. I have to pack all my belongings so that I can move out by tomorrow.
A poor person like you should live a quiet and boring life. I can't believe that you are making my parents pay for all your living expenses. Hello, Kate. I need to ask you something.
What is it?
I can't seem to get in contact with Kyle at all. He's not replying to any of my text messages. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's completely fine. We've successfully started a new phase of our life at our new house. He told me that he blocked you, by the way. That's probably why you're unable to contact him.
Wait, what? Why would he block my number?
He doesn't want you or your parents to cause him any more trouble. He's planning on cutting ties with his parents completely. I can totally understand why he would want to do that, though. What they did to him was so terrible and selfish.
What are you talking about? What did our parents do to him? Actually, never mind. I have something that I need to ask you first. My mom is asking me to pay all the utility bills for the house. Could you pay for it instead of me? I had no idea that you guys were the ones paying the utility bills for this house. Would you guys be able to continue paying the bills?
You're not serious, are you? This must be a joke. Why would we pay the utility bills for a house that we don't even live in anymore?
Well, you used to pay for it, right?
We were only paying the utility bill because we lived there. We don't live there anymore, so we're not going to pay it. You're the one that's going to be paying for it from now on. Your mom and dad aren't going to pay for any of the living expenses. Your dad is in huge debt, so that's where his entire salary goes every month. Your mom quit her part-time job a long time ago.
Wait, what? That's not true, is it?
Oh, also one more thing. The loan payments for the house need to be paid too. You're the one that's going to be paying for that as well.
What are you talking about? Why do I have to pay for all that?
Do you really not understand? You kept on assuming that I was the one leeching off your parents. In reality, it was actually the other way around. Your parents were the ones leeching off of me.
What does that even mean? Explain everything to me.
Your parents have zero spendable income. Me and Kyle were paying for absolutely everything. We even paid for all of their living expenses.
Is that really true? I had no idea!
We were doing your parents a huge favor. Then you come out of nowhere and try to kick me out. You didn't even try to discuss anything with us. There was no reason for us to argue with you and continue living there.
Wait, hold on a minute. So, you're saying that my parents were financially dependent on you guys? They made you pay for the utility bills, loans, and their living expenses?
Yes, that's correct. Me and Kyle have moved out now. That means you're the one going to be paying for everything that you just listed out.
Wait, no! That's impossible for me to do! I just got divorced and I don't even have a job! I have no source of income. My husband is also suing me too! I need to pay him a whole bunch of money. I was planning on finding a job while living with my parents. I thought that they would pay for all my living expenses.
I see. Things aren't looking too good for you then. I'm pretty sure your parents are going to be asking you to pay for everything. They're going to even ask you to pay for their living expenses.
Even the living expenses? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm telling you the truth.
Wait, hold on a minute. This is not how I imagined things would be like at all. I thought that I wouldn't have to pay anything if I moved in with my parents.
Well, you thought wrong then. Your parents are going to be asking you to pay for a lot of things. They're really difficult people to live with. I experienced it firsthand. I'm so happy that it's not my problem anymore. You're just going to have to find a solution by yourself. I would start by looking for a very well-paid job.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Please just don't abandon me. Please come back. You guys should all move back in again. I apologize for everything that I said to you. I might have said some mean things to you. I really want to have an opportunity to live with you. I think it could be really fun to live with my sister-in-law.
I'm sorry, but that's definitely not happening. I don't want to live with someone like you. You looked down on me and insulted me many times. Also, you were the one that wanted me out of the house in the first place. There's no point sucking up to me now. I know how you really feel about me. Best of luck finding a job.
I haven't worked in years. I don't even know how to find a job. Please help me out. I really need your help to get out of this situation. I promise I'll do as you say. Please just move back in and pay for everything like you were doing.
You just want me back for my money. Your intentions are too obvious. Please stop asking me for help. It's just embarrassing at this point. Also, don't bother contacting me ever again. Goodbye forever! I'm blocking and deleting your number completely. Kate ended up blocking Mary's phone number as well. Therefore, Mary was unable to contact both Kate and Kyle from that day. Mary was very desperate for them to move back in, and try to find them so that she could talk to them face to face. She tried to find out where they had moved to, but her efforts were futile. Kate and Kyle had moved to another city where they built themselves a new house. They are currently living a very happy life. On the other hand, Mary's life was falling apart. She had squandered her previous husband's money and was getting sued for it. She also had to pay for the utility bills, loans, and her parents' living expenses. She had no choice but to start working again. Mary is really regretting the way she forced Kate out of her parents' house. Sasha! Sasha, are you there? I have something I really need to talk to you about. It's about the $1,500 you send me every month. The thing is that I went to the bank today to make sure that it had been deposited, but it wasn't there. Hi, Mom. Yes, that is right. The money hasn't been sent yet. It is still the 24th. I send the money on the 25th every month, remember? Oh, is that right? I suppose it is, isn't it? I guess I was just one day off. Oops. But really, Sasha, you should know better than to get my hopes up like that. Now it feels like I've lost all that money. I think that as a fine for your bad behavior, you should send me the money right away. I'm sorry, Mom, but that is not going to happen. What did you just say? You insolent little brat. Are you not listening to your own mother now? I don't even know who you've become, but you certainly aren't the daughter I raised you to be. Mom, I don't want to fight, so I am not even going to touch on what you just said. But anyways, I only have $1,000 in the bank right now anyways. Are you serious, Sasha? Honestly, what kind of person did I raise if you don't even have basic common sense about how to spend and save money? I bet you just wasted it all on frivolous things. Well, fine. If that's all you have to send to me right now, then I guess I will take it. No, Mom. That's not all the money I have to send you. It's all the money I have. I can't send it to you. I don't want to hear any excuses. Send me that $1,000 this instant. And of course, I'll still be expecting the $1,500 as usual tomorrow. Mom, you are not listening to me. Again. I can't send you the $1,000, and I certainly won't be able to pay you that plus your usual $1,500. Why does it seem to be your goal in life to disappoint your own mother, huh? I don't care if you can't do it. Just make it happen. Mom, how am I supposed to afford basic things for myself if I do that? So now you're saying that you think your life is more valuable than my life. I cannot believe what I am hearing from you, Sasha. Now you go to the bank right away and transfer that money into my account. No, Mom. That won't be happening today. But tomorrow, I promise you that your money will be there like it has been every month for almost a decade now. Excuse me. You will listen to your mother. Do you understand me, young lady? Okay, Mom. I need to get back to work. We will talk later. Sasha! You respond to your mother, or you are in big trouble! Do you hear me? Hey, Sasha. Is everything alright? You look like something was really bothering you at work today. Oh, Jack. Did I really? Don't tell me that your mom has been getting on your back again. Well, basically, yes. She mixed up the date and thought that she would be getting her money today when it is really getting there tomorrow. But she got so mad at me for her own mistake and was complaining a lot. Even after I pointed out to her that it is still the 24th, she just got even more upset. Then she said that I should pay her $1,000 today as well as her usual $1,500 tomorrow to make up for getting her so angry today. Wow. She really has some nerve. I am really sorry to hear all that, Sasha. But don't tell me that you actually paid her all of that. No, of course not. I don't fall for her games that easily, you know. Yeah, I imagine you must have a lot of experience dealing with her by this point. You've got the patience of a saint, Sasha. Thank you. That really means a lot that you said that. And also, I'm sorry for not asking if you were okay in person at the office when I noticed. Oh, Jack. I'm not your responsibility. You don't need to worry about that. Besides, I know that you have plenty of work that you need to take care of. That, and it wouldn't really solve the real problem at hand anyways. So it really is okay. I see. Well, I appreciate you talking to me about all this. By the way, Sasha, you've been sending your mom this money every month for 10 whole years. I didn't want to say anything earlier, but I'm worried that if something doesn't change soon, this might really start affecting us and our financial future. I know, Jack. You're right. But that woman... You know it was her cheating on my dad that caused my parents to split up. And because of that, my mom wasn't granted any alimony. And then my dad ran off and never paid any child support. And even without all that money, she was able to raise me and see me off through high school. But now all she says whenever I tell her no is that I should be more grateful to her for all that she has done. Sasha, none of that is your fault, and it is absolutely not something that I think you ever need to apologize for. But I think that we might have some big changes coming in our lives soon, and it is time to seriously consider our future as a family. You're right, Jack. Right about everything. Oh, and that reminds me. You still haven't told your mom that we moved in together, right? No, I haven't gotten around to it yet. And does your mom still not even know who I am? That's right. But it's not just your name. She doesn't even know you exist. I think I have an idea of how we can use this to our advantage. What do you mean by that? Sasha, I'm going to ask you to trust me. I think I have a really good idea, but I want you to leave it up to me. What is it? Well, your mom just really seems to be driven by her emotions, which can change on a dime. So I think we can use that. But I'll tell you more about my plan later. Okay. That sounds good, Jack. Sasha, we have a serious problem, and you better fix it. A problem? But I already got the confirmation from the bank that the $1,500 was transferred into your account. Yes, the usual payment was deposited, but you are still $1,000 short. Mom, We talked about this the other day, remember? I said that I couldn't and wasn't going to pay you that $1,000. I have been living on the bare minimum so that I could send you the money. In fact, the way things are going now, I might have to start sending less or nothing at all. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mom? This is serious. Well, yes. Everything you said is true. I'm glad you understand. Okay then. I still have some housework I need to get to, so I'll be leaving. Hold it right there, young lady. Because I need to tell you, I've actually thought of a way that you could send me $10,000 a month instead. What? Mom, is this another one of those pyramid schemes? I'm going to ignore that because I'm kind. And because in order for this to work, I need your help. Oh, jeez. Okay, Mom. Tell me about your plan. Because if I am being honest, I have a difficult time believing that something claiming to make an instant $10,000 is anything but some terrible scam. Either you getting scammed or you trying to scam someone else. This isn't going to get us into any trouble with the police or anything like that, will it? Of course it's nothing like that. Everything is going to be fine. Okay then. Tell me about your plan, Mom. Sasha, my plan is that you are going to marry a man that I have picked out for you. Excuse me? I'm going to what? Besides, this will be a good thing for you too, won't it? You'll end up with such an amazing husband. This guy is the president of an IT company. That means he has got to be loaded and certainly won't miss $10,000 every month if it's for his mother-in-law. Mom, I really don't even know what to say to this. Where can I even start? I know! It's all happened so fast that even I can hardly believe it. But yesterday, a man came to visit suddenly and told me his whole story. I was so shocked. I don't really have the full story on him, but I guess that somehow he saw you and knew that it was love at first sight. I'll be honest with you, Sasha. I really don't know what a man like that would see in a daughter who is only good for sending her mother money. And barely so at that. But I always say to never look a gift horse in the mouth. So here we are. And besides, none of that matters at the end of the day, because if you marry him, then he'll surely pay me my $10,000 a month. Mom, don't you think all of this sounds a little too good to be true? I thought the same things. But don't worry, dear. Your mom did her research. He even had papers to show me to prove who he was. He even gave me a signed note guaranteeing all of what he was saying. So you see, there really is nothing to worry about. The only thing left for you to do is marry this guy. Mom, this is all happening so fast. I have to think about now. I think I'll need a little time to reorganize my thoughts. I'll message you back soon. Jack, did you happen to pay a visit to my mother recently?
Oh, Sasha. I did actually. I was just about to message you to talk about it. Let me guess. Your mom messaged you just now?
Yeah, like just a minute ago. I couldn't really understand everything she sent, but she was telling some story about how some rich guy who fell in love with me promised my mom $10,000 a month if I married him, or something like that. She said he even gave her a signed document guaranteeing all of this.
I wonder if the note said something like, in exchange for receiving Sasha as a bride, I will stop the monthly payments of $1,500. $10,000 will be paid in reconciliation.
Jack, what did you do?
And then it probably continued on to say something like, given that giving away her only daughter will prevent her from living the life she is used to, Lois Green will be paid $10,000 to upkeep her lifestyle. Or something to that effect.
Jack, what is all of this?
What's the matter? Did I say something weird?
Yeah. Do you think this is normal?
I guess not. Anyways, after that, I also went to go pay a visit to your dad, too.
What? You went and saw my dad?
And Sasha, you are not going to believe the lie that your mom has been keeping up this whole time.
What? You mean my mom has been hiding something?
Sasha, your dad actually did pay your mom alimony as well as child support.
Are you serious?
Every month he sent her $1,500, just like you. He kept it up every month for years until you turned 18, when the payment stopped.
So then, she lied to me. For all these years.
I guess so. I'm so sorry to be the one to be telling you all of this. But your dad said that he never missed a single check because he wanted what was best for you. He said there were times when he was living on the edge of bankruptcy, but still made his payments every single month.
But in high school, Mom made me find a part-time job because she said we didn't have enough money and I would need to contribute.
Well, you have all this information now. You can confront your mom if you really felt like it.
I don't really know. But something is telling me that this would be better left alone.
Are you sure about that?
If you have some kind of plan to make everything right, then I am all ears. But I really just don't have the stomach to try and directly confront my mom. But thanks to what you've just told me, I really feel as if I could finally cut her off and be at peace with it. Maybe it would just be easier if I faded out of her life.
If that is what you think the best decision for you is, then I won't say anything. Anyways, I also went and picked up the marriage documents. Would you mind if I went over to your place?
Of course you can. I'll see you in a bit.
Sasha! Guess what? Jack, that man I was telling you about, he just transferred $10,000 to my bank account. I guess that must mean that you finally came to your senses and married him, huh? That must be it. I knew deep down you were a good girl who listened to her mother. And now I get $10,000 a month! You really did finally make your mother proud.
Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, right. I see what happened. You're mistaken. He actually said he's going to cease all payments.
What? No. You're mistaken. He is stopping your payment of $1,500 and replacing it with his $10,000.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Don't start with me, Sasha. Of course I'm sure. Anyways, I've already moved out of my old apartment and decided to live in a hotel suite from now on. And with this kind of money coming in, I won't even have to keep my job. I quit earlier today, actually. Oh, Sasha. It's like I've become some sort of celebrity or something with the lifestyle I'll have now. It is so great having so much money. I'm just so happy. Sasha, I need you to transfer that $10,000 to my bank account right now. Oh, this is really bad. I reached out to Jack again and told him that we had an agreement and that he offered me $10,000 a month in exchange for marrying you. And he turned around and told me that $10,000 a month was never part of the agreement. He told me that he agreed to pay me $10,000 as a kind of ballast to help me while I figured out how to live on my own since you wouldn't be paying me anymore. But that's not all. Then I got a call from a lawyer claiming to represent your father, claiming that I was misusing the child support money. How did it all come to this? I just don't understand. This is really bad. I don't know what to do. I thought I would be getting all this money monthly. That's why I chose this hotel. Between the room fee and room service, I've already gone through all the money. Oh, this is bad. Really, really bad. That's why I need you to listen to me right now, Sasha. I need you to send me the $10,000 instead. That way, I can buy some time for myself and try to think of a way out of this mess. Hurry and send the money now! Are you listening to me, Sasha? Sasha, are you there? It's an emergency. The money I asked for never made it into my account, and so I had to check out of the hotel. I thought that I would go to live together with you in your apartment, but when I got there... Sasha, why didn't you tell me you had some other girl roommate? And then I tried to call your work so I could talk to you. And they told me that you transferred out of the company 6 months ago. Did you move? Sasha, I know you're there. You can't just abandon your mother like this, Sasha! Answer me right this second, or you'll be in big trouble! Sasha!
So, my mom was really in a bind. We were worried that she might try and show up at our office one day, but then we realized that without money, there was no way she could afford to travel all the way to come see us. That's why I think she made the smart choice to apply for a job at a temp agency not far from her home. She was so blinded by money that she thought nothing would ever go wrong for her again. And now she works around the clock in horrible conditions for a lousy company, barely eking out an existence. I received messages from her asking for help. To be honest, after supporting her for all these years, as terrible as she was even, it still wrenched my heart seeing her suffer. But Jack told me that this is what she deserved for living off of other people's money for so long. In the end, I decided to completely cut her out of my life. I even went to the cell phone store and had my number changed.